Number 6, senior captain Cody Collier, headed to the Naval Academy, coming off an outstanding week for the Cardinals, starting on Tuesday when Cody scored the game winner in overtime against Gilman.
Thanks, Coach. We'll be right back with today's Toyota starting lineups. Thanks, Coach. We'll be right
back. Week for the Cardinals, starting on Tuesday when Cody scored the game winner in overtime against Gilman.
Thanks, Coach.
An outstanding week for the Cardinals, starting on Tuesday when Cody scored the game winner in overtime against Gilman.
Thanks, Coach. We'll be right back with today's Toyota starting lineups. It's a great day for lacrosse. Coming to you live from the campus of Calvert Hall College High School, located in Baltimore, Maryland. Welcome to the 2024 Kelly Benefits MIAA Game of the Week. Today's matchup features the Calvert Hall Cardinals hosting the Gales of Mount St. Joseph High School. Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Don Zimmerman, and along with Hall of Fame coach Bob Shriver, we'll be bringing you all the action from today's game. Coach, let's talk about some players to watch from each team, starting with Mount St. Joseph.
Number 21, senior midfielder Tyler Supersinski, an amazing shooter. Watched him play the other day. He banged 3 goals from about 18 yards out. And for Calvert Hall, number 6, senior captain Cody Collier, headed to the Naval Academy, coming off an outstanding week for the Cardinals, starting on Tuesday when Cody scored the game winner in overtime against Gilman.
Thanks, Coach. We'll be right back with today's Toyota starting lineups.
The 2024 MIAA Lacrosse Game of the Week is presented by Kelly Benefits, title sponsor of the 2024 MIAA Lacrosse Game of the Week. Sheehy Lexus of Annapolis, your Baltimore Annapolis Lexus dealers. CFG Bank, revolutionizing the banking experience. Advanced Radiology, trusted by more doctors, preferred by more patients. Toyota, let's go places. 5-Star, connecting creators, athletes, and the best sports highlights. And Krabs Lacrosse, locally grown, nationally known.
We're back. Coach, let's take a look at our starting lineups, brought to you by Toyota.
Well, for the Gales of St. Joe on attack, Scott, Craney, and Curry. In the midfield, Supersinski, Myers, and Bahrain. Defense, Chairs, Reese, Clark, and in the goal, Austin Slade.
How about for Calvert Hall?
For Calvert Hall, starting on attack, Collier, Scott, and Forte. In the midfield, Mitchell, Huffman, and Schoonmaker. And on defense, Motter, McNear, Batelka, and in the goal, Schwartz.
We'll be right back after this commercial break. Stay with us.
Kelly Benefits helps employers and employees save time, money, and hassle in navigating the intricacies of insurance, benefits, and payroll challenges. Kelly Benefits is pleased to be a sponsor of the MIAA Championships. Visit kellybenefits.com to put our people, technology, and solutions to work for you.
Locally grown, nationally known. We are Crabs Lacrosse. For over 3 decades, parents have chosen us to help their sons develop a path to becoming college lacrosse players. Crabs Lacrosse is more than a collection of teams. We are a family. At Crabs Lacrosse, we focus on being 3 things. Always about our players, deliberate in our development, and focused on a positive experience and positive outcomes. Join us at Crabs Lacrosse.
For everyone who's endured the bad seat, finally, sweet, sweet redemption. The Lexus TX. 3-row luxury that treats every seat like the best seat.
Toyota is going all wheels in with fantastic deals on thousands of in-stock Toyotas ready for delivery. So visit your local dealer today for a great selection of vehicles, all with 2 years of no-cost maintenance included. Right now, get low 3.99% APR on an adventurous RAV4 or spacious Highlander. Get fantastic deals when you go all wheels in on your new Toyota. Let's go places.
Kelly Benefits helps employers and employees save time, money, and hassle in navigating the intricacies of insurance, benefits, and payroll challenges. Kelly Benefits is pleased to be a sponsor of the MIAA Championships. Visit kellybenefits.com to put our people, technology, and solutions to work for you.
At Rice Mirtha Pesaurus, our clients love us because we work nonstop to earn their trust and give each client the personal attention they deserve. If you've been injured, best advice, call Rice.
Rice Mirtha Pesaurus, your official injury lawyers.
Getting ready for the opening face-off here at Calvert Hall. Calvert Hall comes in with a 9-4 overall record. They are 6-1 in MIAA play. For the Gales, they're at 7-7 and 1-6 in conference play. Don Zimmerman here with Bob Shriver will be calling all the action. Coach, it's a hot one today. The field, the turf field, I think it's probably mid-80s. That turf field's going to be up in the low 90s, I think, for this game.
Well, I walked down there before the game started to ask Coach Reed from Mount St. Joe a question, and it's hot. very hot. I'd say it's pushing 100.
Yep, so obviously depth will be a factor, and the Gales are missing a bunch of their key players. They're injury-ridden, so let's see if that's a factor and how they handle it. Getting ready for the opening face-off. Ben Cuomo for Calvert Hall. And Brian Hudson for Mount St. Joe. Hudson jumps. That's one face-off violation right off the bat. You get 2 per half on that third one, and subsequent face-off violations, it's a 30-second penalty. Okay, here we go. Calvert Hall on offense. Sisto Averno with the ball, banging around.
We're going to see a lot of zone, which Mount St. Joe's in right now. They may stay in it the whole game.
Let's see how Calvert Hall attacks it. There are no secrets between these two teams. You know, with today's technology and all the games on film, these teams prepared, well coached. Nice job by St. Joe defense, stopping him. Brody Reese picks up the ground ball. He's going to UMBC. He'll play for Coach Ryan Moran. St. Joe's with the clear.
Brody's dad was an outstanding defenseman at the University of Maryland, Brian Reese.
That was Aiden Chairs clearing the ball. Took it a little bit too far. Turnover. Calvert Hall possession, trying to clear the ball early in the game. Successful clear. Calvert Hall go back to work on offense. 10:30 left in the first quarter. Just getting started here in this MIAA Game of the Week action. That's Max Murray. Preston Huffman bangs it around out top. This is Owen Scott. Good ball movement and a shot and a score! 1-0 Calvert Hall and a goal by Peyton Forte.
Well, Coach, in these zone defenses, I believe the hardest place to cover is right there, 22. You've got to decide, is the low guy coming up to him or is the high guy going down to him? That time the low guy came up, left 45, Peyton Forte wide open, just a turn and dunk. Nice play by the Cardinals.
Point blanker, 1-0. That's another face-off violation on Ryan Hudson. That's 2 now for the Gales. Now they're in a position where you can't jump, and it really handcuffs a face-off man, knowing that if you do have a violation, now your team's down for 30 seconds. So advantage Calvert Hall in the face-off department. Here we go. Peyton Huffman starts with the ball. Cody Collier behind the goal. He'll be going to Navy. There's a shot from the outside, just high.
There's that wing right there. That time, number 22, Preston Huffman, you know, he got in between those two guys I was just talking about.
Yep, you want to find the gaps, attack the gaps. A lot of people think that you don't dodge against the zone. You dodge and hit the gaps. Make the defense communicate. There's an outside shot. Nice save. Very nice save that time by Austin Slade, just a junior. Big ground ball, and there's a flag down. Free possession for the Cardinals. 53 seconds left on the shot clock. Plenty of time to go to work and try to get that third goal, knowing that they're going to get the ball back no matter what happens. Shift formation. Michael Steer pops off the crease. A lot of movement off ball against this zone. Skip ball out front. Nice play. Oh, it stays with it. 45 going to shoot the ball, and it hits the pipe. Nice shot by Peyton Forte. 18 goals, 20 assists this year. Again, a junior. Calvert Hall will go to work. 30-second penalty for holding. Huffman will start with the ball. 1-4-1 formation. Bounce into a 2-3-1. Good skip pass. And a shot just wide.
Good
11 seconds left on the penalty.
Nice recovery by the St. Joe defense on that skip pass. Number 10, Brody Reese, got out quickly.
Going to take it again, and it's wide. Just 3 seconds left in the penalty. Good job by the Gale man-down defense. Giving up the outside shot. You don't want to give up the skip pass. Make them throw the ball adjacent. Penalties released. Teams are all even. 25 seconds left on the shot clock. Just over 8 minutes left here in the first period. Shot. Just high.
Defense is a little unsettled there. A couple of the St. Joe guys were playing man-to-man, and a couple were playing zone. Now they're back in their zone.
10 seconds left on the shot clock. Nice follow. And a shot and a score! Owen Scott, the senior, makes it 2-0 Calvert Hall with 7:47 left in the first.
I watched Calvert Hall play boys Latin earlier this year, and big number 40 had a couple shots very similar to this. He's got a big, big arm, if you will. That's a gorgeous shot from about 12 yards out, right up into the corner. Gorgeous.
That's his 31st goal of the year, going on with 16 assists. He'll be going to High Point to play for Coach John Torpy. 2-0, Calvert Hall, 7:47 left in the first. That's a face-off win for Ben Cuomo. He has won 178 face-offs. He's at 67%. That's very, very high. Shows he's having a terrific year. He's a junior. He'll be going to Yale, play for Coach Andy Shea. All right, Calvert Hall back on offense. This first period has been all Calvert Hall due to the face-off advantage. St. Joe stays in their zone. That's Collier behind the goal. Good patience. Shot from the outside. That was Peyton Forte. Likes his left hand. Is not afraid to shoot it. 43 seconds left on the shot clock. 7:04 left in the first.
Forte, like his running mate Cody Collier, headed to the Naval Academy.
This is a 30-second penalty. Calvert Hall changing formations. They went from a circle to inside look. Went from that circle. That's a good thing to do when you're man up. Change formations. Force the defense to communicate. Recognize and communicate. Very important in this sport in all aspects, but especially with that man down unit. St. Joseph's now controls the ball.
Number 10 for St. Joe, Brody Reese. He's cleared the ball really effectively 3 times already in this game.
This is Tyler Supersinski with the ball behind the goal. He's being played by Jermaine Anderson. He'll be heading to University of North Carolina playing for Coach Joe Brushy. Tar Heels had a big win on Saturday against Duke. Flag down, slow whistle, ball stays alive. 30 seconds left in the shot clock. This is a free possession. Let's see what the Gales can do with it. That's Ryder Scott, just a freshman. Likes his left hand. Up and scores! Ryder Scott makes it 2-2 with 4:33 left in the first. Big goal to tie this game.
Well, we missed, we had that technical difficulty right after their first tally. And this one, I think we're going to get the replay. Ryder Scott, just a freshman. This kid is going to be, he is a very, very good player already. He's got an incredibly bright future.
That was a heck of a move. Shot the ball just above the goal line, extended, and stuck it on the near pipe. Okay, here we go. 2-2, 4:33 left in the first. Don Zimmerman along with Bob Shriver giving you all the action.
They must have called a 1 minute penalty.
Man up face-off now for the Gales. Let's see if they can get possession and take advantage of the situation. No, Ben Cuomo comes up with it. Little 4-on-3 fast break. Calvert Hall decides to pull it out and settle. Owen Scott with the ball.
I think Calvert Hall is going to be intent on holding this a little bit, just eating up that 1 minute penalty. Wait till they get their man back on the field.
Plenty of time on the shot clock, so they can do it. There's about a 20-second difference between the penalty time and the shot clock. So if they do hold the ball, which I agree is a good ploy, they'll have 20 seconds to go to work. So here we go.
And that's not bad for St. Joe. Typically, teams will take a couple seconds, 10, 15 seconds against the zone to get organized. St. Joe's going to stay back in it and see if they can effectively hold Calvert off on this possession.
25 seconds left in the shot clock. Just over 3:30 left in the first period. We're tied up at 2. Here we go. Penalty released. They're all even. That's Huffman. Bangs it across. Max Murray in the ball. That's a shot clock violation. Nice job by the St. Joe defense.
Sticks in the passing lane.
For you young players, keep those sticks up in the passing lane when you're off ball. If you're playing the ball, stay in the gloves. Poke check still to this day the best check in lacrosse. All right, here we go. St. Joe with the ball on offense. Just over 60 seconds left in the shot clock. Plenty of time to go to work.
Super Sinski, number 21, gets a pole. He's an outstanding shooter. Of course, he scored the first goal from the crease.
That's Jack Bahrain with the ball. Good defense. That's Jack Tanton on the D. This is Kai Wazalewski with the long stick, number 26. He's a senior. He's going to Anderson University in South Carolina. Nice takeaway that time. Gavin Batelka. St. Joe drops back into a 3-3 zone ride. Sisto Averno helping out on the clear.
Coach, I think, as you've mentioned many times, you drop back on the deep 3-3 ride. The intent is to slow the other team down, try to prevent Calvert Hall from getting any unsettled situations.
Right. And congest the middle of the field. And there's a shot and a save. We got an offsides against Mount St. Joe. Nice look inside. 1:43 left in the first. Calvert Hall will be up again for 30 seconds. Let's see if they can take advantage of this opportunity with the man-up team. Starts off in a 1-4. Jackson Mitchell out there on man up. He's a junior. He'll be going to St. Joseph's to play for Taylor Ray. 24 goals, 15 assists, 39 points. Oh, and there's a great look and a score. Great look by Peyton Forte. He finds Owen Scott on the skip. Makes it 3-2. Calvert Hall.
Well, the most effective play in any man down against any man down is to throw that through pass or the skip pass, as you just referred. Scott with his second tally on a beautiful feed from his teammate, Peyton Forte.
Here we go. 1:19 left in the first quarter. Calvert Hall takes a 3-2 lead on a pretty man-up goal. All right, here we go for the face-off. It's clean. Oh, and a nice job again by Ben Cuomo. Again, facing off at 67% plus now, and just been very, very effective.
He's 100% so far today. 3 violations on the Gales, and the other 3 he's won clean, 6-0.
Puts a lot of pressure on the St. Joe defense. They've been out on the field playing a lot of D this first quarter, and again, the conditions are a factor. Shot clock is not a factor. 40 seconds left in the first. Nice ball movement. Inside roll. Oh, a great save. Austin Slade comes up big. 30 seconds left in the period. Shot clock not a factor. Let's see what St. Joe can do with it. Under 20. Brody Reese being pressured. Oh, nice ride by Calvert Hall. St. Joe comes up with the ball. 5, 4, we're at 3. Let's see if they get a shot off. No shot. It was a shot, but after the buzzer. That's the end of the first. Calvert Hall up 3-2. We'll be back. Stay with us.
Five-Star is a revolution in the way sports highlights are created and exchanged. A platform meticulously designed to break down barriers and bring athletes and creators together. Imagine, athletes, a world where your own highlight reel is right at your fingertips, collected, curated, and accessible in near real time. This isn't just a highlight, it's your legacy. We've supercharged the process. No more sifting through endless content. Search, find, own, and share your moments easier, faster, and safer than ever. And for our creators, this isn't just about filming sports. It's about redefining how sports are experienced and exchanged. Your lens becomes the eyes for millions, shaping legacies and defining careers. Speed doesn't compromise security here. Five-Star uses state-of-the-art encryption, ensuring a trusted space for both buyers and sellers. Don't just be part of the future, shape it. Join the Five-Star revolution now and redefine how the world experiences sports.
If you're injured in the state of Maryland, I'll tell you what matters. Who you choose to represent you matters. Who they employ matters. Can they win matters. Rice Murtha employs the best lawyers, paralegals, and experts right from here, working right here. We know Maryland. We know the local courts, and we know how to win, and that's what really matters.
Rice Murtha, your official injury lawyers.
We're back. Started the second quarter, 3-2 Calvert Hall. Coach, you got some scores around the league.
Severn Loyola hasn't reported in. McDonough's beating John Carroll 9-2. Spalding over St. Paul's 8-2, and Boys Latin's up on Gilman 6-1.
Another face-off win for Calvert Hall. Sisto Averno, he's a senior, going to Maryland, play for Coach Tillman. Turns it over. St. Joe with a fresh 80 to clear the ball.
Calvert Hall backing up in their deep 3-3 ride as well, Coach.
And again, the 3-3 ride does two things. Number one, it slows down the transition game for your opponent. Number two, it congests that middle third of the field. And a lot of times there's some offsides that occur due to this.
Well, the one thing that I would say, Calvert Hall, you got more players. Why don't you maybe be a little bit more aggressive? St. Joe's down a few of their players, as you mentioned at the outset. So maybe we'll see Calvert Hall push them up a little bit more on the riding game.
Jake Minderlein. Gale's patient. Calvert Hall plays a good, aggressive man-to-man defense. There's a pick coming around. Shot's just wide. 30 seconds left on the shot clock. Just over 11 minutes left in the second period. 3-2 Calvert Hall. Along with Bob Shriver, Don Zimmerman calling all the action. Cooper Myers comes off the picks, gets something in a shot. Nice save. Alex Swartz, he's at 53%. He's going to Salisbury. Here comes Calvert Hall back on the counterattack. They got a pure 4-on-3. Oh, a little behind the back action. I don't know. You might want to keep it simple there. The key, though, is the pass to the point man was not right on target. If you're coming down on a 4-on-3, take your time. Look at your target. The point man has a lot on his plate. Put the ball right on the money. All right, St. Joe with the successful clear.
What's the age-old line? I coached for 30 years with one of your ex-players, Steve Dubin. One of his favorite lines was, good passes get caught. And you could do something with a good pass.
Absolutely. Right on the money. Put it in his ear. All right, here we go. St. Joe, 46 seconds left on the shot clock. Down one. Comes around and score and shoots. I'm sorry. Just wide. Can't see the number there. It was 18.
They've had some good opportunities over the last two possessions. Come up maybe one or two more steps and see if you can't turn into the goal mouth.
That was Tyler Appenzeller. He's a sophomore. Good skip pass. There's a shot. Just high. Ryder Scott, the freshman. Good with the ball. Very good off the ball. Cagey player. Understands the game. Look inside. A little bit of a force. Scott there. Gets it left-handed. Score! Ryder Scott, the freshman, ties it at 3 with 9:25 left in the second.
This kid's got some moxie, Coach. Just that freshman, Ryder Scott. Watch him lean in, steps away, and gets that. What a beautiful placement. Hip high, inside pipe. It's about as hard a save as a goalie has to make.
His second goal of today. Just a freshman. Here we go for the faceoff. It has been all Ben Cuomo and Calvert Hall here so far in the game. Oh, he jumped again. That's going to be another penalty.
Well,
that time it was Warwick Sim.
Yeah, it's so hard once you get up to those two jumps, then you hit your third, you just got to be so careful.
You can't. I mean, you face-off men, they work hard at anticipating the whistle, but when your hands are tied because of the rule, you have to wait until you hear the whistle. There's no two ways about it. All right, here we go. Calvert Hall on the man up. Like to start off in that 1-4-1. And they bounce to a 2-3. Patient ball movement. And there's a shot. Nice save. Austin Slade comes up big. 4 seconds left in the penalty. This is a situation that you don't want to be into. Oh, good job. Skateboardist play that time. That was Gavin O'Farrell, the junior. Escaped that situation. This is Jack Bahrain with the ball, taking it behind. Being guarded by Will Schoonmaker. Low angle shot.
There's just
Schoonmaker gets first-time ground ball. Always important, especially in front of your your goal. Get that first ball. Run to daylight. Nice job by Schoonmaker handling the pressure on the clear. Successful clear for Calvert Hall. Nice job by St. Joe getting back into the hole, taking away any transition opportunities. Calvert Hall will now go to work with 8 minutes left in the second. Score's tied at 3. Calvert Hall coming with this first midfield unit again. You know, when you play against the zone, I think you can run your units a little bit more than you might have to do playing against a man-to-man. Here's a shot from outside and a goal. Max Murray, the Fairfield commit, makes it 4-3. Calvert Hall.
just a step down from about 17, 16 yards. Max Murray with his hands free. Feed by number 15, just a freshman. Michael Steers throws this over. And, you know, they're a little late getting out to Murray on that shot.
Notice where the pass was, right on the money. All right, here we go with the face-off. 7:36 left in the half. Calvert Hall up 1. There's the tie-up. Big ground ball. And there's a flag down. That was Beckett Fleury, the sophomore, comes up with that ground ball. Free possession now for Mount St. Joe. Let's see what they can do with it. $60 seconds left on the shot clock. Plenty of time to go to work. Cooper Myers. Tyler Supersinski bangs it across. Ryder Scott likes his left hand. Owen Craney, one of the top scorers on this Gale Lacrosse team. Calvert Hall slides early. 25 left on the shot clock. Jake Minderline with the ball. Again, this is Owen Craney. 13-12 on the shot clock. Look, oh, what a pass! Owen Craney finds our man Ryder Scott on the back pipe. Ties it up at 4. Big goal for the Gales.
It's a wonderful possession by St. Joe. They got a flag down, so they have a free possession. They took their time. Calvert Hall defense is guilty of ball watching and maybe sliding to a player that didn't need to be slidden to, and a beautiful feed to Ryder Scott for his third goal for the freshman.
The face-off. Nice job. This is a man-up face-off. Tyler Supersinski with the first-time ground ball. Might not be a bad time to call a timeout here, but St. Joe's going to run with it. Here we go. Just under 6 left in the half. We're tied up at 4.
Tyler Supersinski right here with the ball. He's a big-time shooter. I'm sure the Gales would love to see him with his hands free.
St. Joe in a 3-1-2. They'll roll into a 3-3. Now they're in a 1-4. Lots of movement. Off ball. Good ball movement. Oh, nice job that time. That was Griffin McNear. He's a senior going to UMBC. Good stick position again. Sticks in the lane when you're man down. Give up the adjacent. Don't allow that skip. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Penalty is released. Teams are all even. Calvert Hall's going to get a 4-on-3 out of this. Let's see what they have. They have a trailer. And there's the shot. Oh, that was Griffin McNear. Had an opportunity. Backed up by Calvert Hall. Just over 5 minutes left. We're tied at 2. Nice job by the Cardinal man down. Did their job. Calvert Hall goes to work. St. Joe staying in their zone. Really does slow the game down. which is to their advantage. And there's a turnover. Sistro Averno and Cody Collier just don't connect. Their spacing was off there, Coach.
And listen, that's part of what the zone is designed to do, which is to just make it a little bit tougher to throw the ball through a stick. That time they were guilty of not connecting.
Calvert Hall likes this matchup. They got a long pole and a long pole. He'll go to work. Maybe a timeout now. Good timeout called by Coach Tyler Reed at the 4:27 mark. We'll be back.
Toyota is going all wheels in with fantastic deals on thousands of in-stock Toyotas ready for delivery. So visit your local dealer today for a great selection of vehicles, all with 2 years of no-cost maintenance included. Right now, get low 3.99% APR on an adventurous RAV4 or spacious Highlander. Get fantastic deals when you go all wheels in on your new Toyota. Let's go places.
Welcome back. We're all knotted up at 4 with 4:27 left in the half.
Well, the Gales are hanging in there with some stingy defense. The zone's working effectively. Calvert Hall's thrown the ball away against the zone a couple times. They've gotten their sticks up in the passing lane. Goalie Slade's made a couple big saves, and offensively, they've been, I would say, they've been crafty.
And point to number 2, as far as being a freshman, plays well above his years. So here we go. 53 left on the shot clock. We're all tied at 4. 4:15 left in the half. Mount St. Joe coming out of a timeout. Let's see what they drew up. Jake Minderline. Good defense that time by Calvert Hall. Was number 8, Ronan Butler. Jack Tanton playing behind the goal in the Big Little. Cole Motter. Shot clock under 10. Nice job by the Calvert Hall defense. Got to be careful with that. Good pressure ride that time by St. Joe. 71 seconds left on the shot clock. And again, you must have the ball in your offensive half of the field, and it must stay in there at the 60-second mark. Successful clear by Calvert Hall.
Yeah, St. Joe got their stick on that clearing pass, but it went out of bounds. Calvert Hall kept possession, but that didn't reset to 80 for them. They only had 7 seconds to clear that time.
Nice job by both squads in that ride clear chess match. All right, here we go. 2:50 left in the half. Calvert Hall patient against the zone. Preston Huffman took his eye off of it, but luckily got to that ball. Got to look it in. Look it in. Again, some of the effects of the zone. Nice save. Austin Slade, who's going to get that loose ball. Aiden Chairs comes up with it. And there's a skip. Oh, a little bit too much French pastry on that one, Coach. You have the one-on-one. Keep it simple.
He had an open goal that time. Ryan Curry, open goal. He could have shot that overhand, elected to go behind his back. Oh, too bad. He had the whole goal with his forehand.
Well, he's coming off. He may be hearing it.
We have a flag down. Calvert Hall was offsides, getting back in the hole that time while they were exchanging defensive personnel. Offensive guys are trying to get off the field. They were guilty of offsides. 30-second penalty for the Gales.
Great opportunity for St. Joe to take a lead going into halftime. Calvert Hall extending, opens up the skip lanes. When you extend, might call for another timeout, but he's going to let them play. Plenty of time on the shot clock. 4 seconds left on the penalty. He's going to have a shot. Doesn't make it to the goal. That's corralled by Alex Swartz. Good cross-field look. St. Joe gets back, takes away any numbers advantage. 1:25 left in the half. Timeout called by Coach Brian Kelly for the Calvert Hall Cardinals. I'm looking at the coaching staff for Cardinals. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Kelly Benefits helps employers and employees save time, money, and hassle in navigating the intricacies of insurance, benefits, and payroll challenges. Kelly Benefits is pleased to be a sponsor of the MIAA Championships. Visit kellybenefits.com to put our people, technology, and solutions to work for you.
At Rice Murtha Pesaurus, our clients love us because we work nonstop to earn their trust and give each client the personal attention they deserve. If you've been injured, best advice, call Rice.
Rice Murtha Pesaurus, your official injury lawyers.
Welcome back. We're all tied up. 1:22 left in the first half. I was looking at the assistant coaches for Calvert Hall, and a couple names I recognize. One, Sean Burke, was the former coach at CCC Essex, was very successful there. Also played for me at UMBC, a terrific player. And also Dave Creighton, graduate 68, and he was an All-American goalie at Hobart and All-Club at Mount Washington.
Hey, I'm so old I played against Dave Creighton in college and in club lacrosse.
Well, I don't know if I would admit that, Coach, but here we go. Calvert Hall with the ball.
I think Coach Kelly in that timeout probably got in them a little bit. You need to concentrate a little bit more. Let's not be so casual with the ball in our sticks. They look like they got a little pep in their step right now.
Well, that's, there are a lot of things that can get accomplished during a timeout, and that's certainly an important one. Oh, nice face dodge and a score. Really nice face dodge. That's Peyton Forte, the junior. Makes it 5-4 Calvert Hall.
There's that dodge you talked about against the zone. Peyton Forte with his left hand. We'll be back. 5-4 Calvert Hall.
Locally grown, nationally known. We are Crabs Lacrosse. For over 3 decades, parents have chosen us to help their sons develop a path to becoming college lacrosse players. Crabs Lacrosse is more than a collection of teams. We are a family. At Crabs Lacrosse, we focus on being 3 things. Always about our players, deliberate in our development, and focused on a positive experience and positive outcomes. Join us at Crabs Lacrosse.
We're back. 5-4 Calvert Hall just takes the lead with 54.2 left.
Beautiful face dodge here by Forte. Goalie dipped just a little bit and he threw it up over his shoulder. But there's that effective dodge against the zone.
The face dodge is great to use when a defender comes at you with your stick up high. All right?
If he's got it lower, he gets that greatest check in lacrosse. What is it?
The poke. But that's a real nice dodge for you young players watching today. Defender comes at you with that high stick, fake a pass, face dodge. That's an excellent example by number 45 in white, Peyton Forte. Here we go. 54.2 left in the half. Looks like St. Joe's made a little bit of an adjustment with their strategy on the faceoffs. They're tying They're tying Ben Cuomo up now. It's giving him a chance to go 3-on-3 and get a ground ball. Referee calls possession. Attack and defense are released. Got 35 seconds left in the half.
Coach has got a timeout. See if he doesn't use it here. Yep.
Good call, Coach. Timeout. Mount St. Joe with 27.5 left. We're staying here, Coach. All right, so 5-4 Calvert Hall. 27 seconds left. What do you draw up if you're coach at Calvert Hall?
Well, defensively, their matchups are fine. One thing that St. Joe's done a lot of today is invert on a shorty, taking him behind the goal, and they've been effective there. Their shorties have gotten around to the front of the goal a couple times. If they take one or two more steps up the field and turn towards the goal, they might have had increased their angle. Calvert Hall, they are matching up fine. They can play man-to-man and not worry too much about this. But St. Joe, on the other hand, Coach Reed will give his guys two different things to be wary of. Are they playing zone or are they playing man? And this is what we're going to do in each of those situations.
Yep, that's the chess match between the coaches. I expect Calvert Hall to come out and stay in the man-to-man. They've been successful, but you never know. But good point during that timeout. You got to cover all the bases. Make sure that your players are on the same page and know what to run against the man-to-man and know what to run against the zone. All right, here we go. 27.5 left in the half. Calvert Hall up by 1. Suprasinski get the ball behind. Calvert Hall staying in the man-to-man. This is Owen Craney. Little inside action. See if they can get somebody open. Oh, nice double that time. Terrific double. Terrific double. That was Cody Collier. And that's the end of the first half. Calvert Hall 5, St. Joe 4.
Well, this is something I think the fans weren't expecting. We got to give St. Joe a lot of credit for hanging in there. Nice goal there. One of Peyton's 2 goals. Peyton Forte's 2 goals and a half. The Navy commit. What a save.
Toyota is going all wheels in with fantastic deals on thousands of in-stock Toyotas ready for delivery. So visit your local dealer today for adventure-ready trucks with legendary reliability. Check out the all-new 24 Tacoma or get low 1.99 APR on a full-size Tundra. Get fantastic deals when you go all wheels in on your new Toyota. Let's go places.
This is your time. We're here to help you.
One thing to train up your skills. And what I'm going to arm you with today is some tools to perform in that trusting mindset.
Did we just get hustled? There's no way they were 70.
Interesting. It's both an electric and a gas car.
Yep.
Quite the paradox.
So JJ's for lunch?
Electric for short trips, gas for long. It really is both. The Lexus RX plug-in hybrid.
Kelly Benefits helps employers and employees save time, money, and hassle in navigating the intricacies of insurance, benefits, and payroll challenges. Kelly Benefits is pleased to be a sponsor of the MIAA Championships. Visit kellybenefits.com to put our people, technology, and solutions to work for you.
Hi, we're here with Frank Kelly III, CEO of Kelly Benefits, our title sponsor of the 2024 MIAA Game of the Week. Frank, great to have you here today. Tell us about your relationship, Kelly Benefits' relationship with the game of lacrosse.
Yeah, well, thanks, Sim. We're honored to be a sponsor for the MIAA Game of the Week. Kelly Benefits was founded 48 years ago by our parents. Myself, my brothers John, David, and Brian all help run the business today. We have nearly 500 people in the employee benefits, payroll, and HR space. We're blessed to work with thousands of employers throughout the state of Maryland and across the country. And we love the game of lacrosse. Here we are at Calvert Hall. My brother Brian's the head coach. I'm the oldest of the Kelly brothers. My brothers John, David, Brian, we all graduated from here. We've had 13 of our sons play here at Calvert Hall. 5 are playing college lacrosse now. My nephew Daniel at Maryland, nephew Mick at Denver, my nephew Joshua at Georgetown, my son JK is a sophomore at Cornell, and my nephew Ayasu at Dickinson. So we love the game. We're connected to the game. And as you know, we're also very involved with FCA, or Fellowship of Christian Athletes Lacrosse. And FCA Lacrosse is helping develop 3-dimensional athletes and coaches, mental, physical, and spiritual. I know we have a strong FCA huddle here at Calvert Hall, and we're in hundreds of other schools. And we just love the Creator's game and connecting people to the Creator through it.
Well, I can't tell you how much we appreciate you being the title sponsor of this year's MIAA Game of the Week and all that you do for the game of lacrosse and for the players that play it. It's terrific.
Well, thank you, Zim. We appreciate you, Bobby, calling great games. And we're just honored to be the sponsor of the MIAA Game of the Week. Let's go.
Thank you.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes. It was founded in 1954 by a high school basketball coach. Began to cut press clippings of pro and college athletes who were not ashamed of their faith, and invited some of those pro athletes to come to his school to speak to his team, and they actually did. The next summer he did something with a camp with these athletes. Eventually got connected to a guy named Branch Rickey, who was the general manager for the Brooklyn Dodgers, helped Jackie Robinson come into baseball. And Branch Rickey and Don McClannon founded this organization, FCA, that's grown today. FCA is in over 8,000 high school, middle school campuses around the country and college campuses with school-based clubs called huddles. And when we first started FCA Lacrosse, the first thing we did lacrosse at an existing FCA camp at Gettysburg College in 1988. There were like 100 kids playing football, 100 playing soccer, 100 playing basketball. And then I had visited the camp the summer of '87, and I asked, do you have lacrosse at FCA camps? At that time, they said, no, we barely know what lacrosse is, but if you wanted to start it, you can. So the next year we did. We had 9 kids at that camp in 1988, and 3 of them were the FCA football coaches' kids. We were daycare for the camp. I'm good at daycare. We had a 3-to-1 coach ratio. Me, Hank Jancic, and Fred Opie, great player at Syracuse. We were the 3 coaches. But the next year we had 20, then we had 40, then we had 80. We ended up one year with over 100 registered, and the FCA camp director came and said, we got to cap you at 100. And I'm like, well, we have 150 kids registered. Next year, can we spin off and do our own FCA lacrosse camp? And they said, sure. 2 years ago, before COVID, 2019, we had over 500 boys and girls at our FCA lacrosse camp, over 100 volunteer coaches and athletes who came to lead huddles and coach. And we've had teams play all over the country. I don't know where it goes. We just want to have a positive influence on as many people as possible. I was at the U.S. Lacrosse Coaches Convention in January 2012, and the next day I was actually going to be flying to Uganda and Ethiopia with an organization called World Vision, and I ran into a guy at the convention named Kevin Dugan, and Kevin had started this thing called Fields of Growth. I ran into him that day. They had only been there 2 years, and by chance I didn't even know him. I said, yeah, where do you do this lacrosse? He said, Uganda. Believe it or not, I'm flying to Uganda tomorrow with World Vision. He said, could you meet my lacrosse players? I'm like, you have lacrosse players in Uganda? I'm like, that's crazy. But the next day, we got off the plane. I'm with my World Vision rep, and I come down the aisle into Entebbe, the airport in Uganda, and there's a little World Vision rep there holding a sign, welcome Mr. Kelly, and behind her are 10 Ugandan lacrosse players with a huge banner, welcome Kelly. I ended up spending that day with them at the hotel by Lake Victoria. We built a relationship, and that led to us helping sponsor their national team. I'll never forget, in 2012, they told me, we're going to bring a national team to the World Championships in Denver in 2014, and we're going to win it. I'm like, okay, that ought to be interesting. But they did go on and win a couple games in that competition, and the game is growing even still today. Our vision is to lead every coach and athlete into a growing relationship with God. And we do it through the platform and influence of sports, and then what we call, God's Word, we call God's game plan. So we're trying to share God's game plan with coaches, athletes, and all whom they influence. And we're excited about it. We're passionate about it. We're excited we have FCA lacrosse staff all throughout the country, but we also have staff in Uganda, Kenya, and Ukraine. So there's even international opportunities with FCA lacrosse for those who are interested.
Five Star is a revolution in the way sports highlights are created and exchanged. A platform meticulously designed to break down barriers and bring athletes and creators together. Imagine, athletes, a world where your own highlight reel is right at your fingertips, collected, curated, and accessible in near real time. This isn't just a highlight, it's your legacy. We've supercharged the process. No more sifting through endless content. Search, find, own, and share your moments easier, faster, and safer than ever. And for our creators, this isn't just about filming sports. It's about redefining how sports are experienced and exchanged. Your lens becomes the eyes for millions, shaping legacies and defining careers. Speed doesn't compromise security here. 5 Star uses state-of-the-art encryption, ensuring a trusted space for both buyers and sellers. Don't just be part of the future, shape it. Join the 5 Star revolution now and redefine how the world experiences sports.
At Rice Murtha our clients love us because we work nonstop to earn their trust and give each client the personal attention they deserve. If you've been injured, best advice, call Rice.
Rice Murtha, your official injury lawyers.
Welcome back. 5-4 going into the third quarter. Calvert Hall up. Let's look at some of the highlights from the first half.
Well, it's a left-handed show here. Freshman Ryder Scott, just a beautiful play by a young man. That's his first. This is a beautiful cross-crease feed. Ryder Scott on the back post finishes that. For his second, he has 3 on the half, and this is Peyton Forte. Beautiful face dodge against the zone defense. And down here, he just steps up from behind as they overloaded that right side. Forte, Johnny on the spot.
Let's look at some of the first half stats. Total shots, Calvert Hall way up. A lot to do with the face-off. Shots on goal. I like what Mount St. Joe's doing. They're putting 60% on target. Again, 8-3. St. Joe has come back in the second quarter and changed their strategy. Now they're just trying to tie everything up. Calls, turnovers, pretty equal. Extra man. Yet to have a man-up goal in this game.
One thing I'd say is right before half with about 3.5, 4 minutes left, Coach Kelly called a timeout for Calvert Hall, and I think he got into his kids a little bit for being way, way, way too casual with their passes and the ball, and they responded really nicely. Let's see if the Calvert Hall doesn't clean it up a little bit and St. Joe sticks with their game plan.
I agree. I think against the zone, players, they slow it down too much. They're not being pressured, so maybe they relax. And also saw several times when the Calvert Hall player took his eye off the ball. So the zone is being effective for Mount St. Joe. Getting ready here for the second half. 5-4, Calvert Hall leads. Here we go. Ben Cuomo comes up with the ground ball. Weaves his way through traffic. Calvert Hall goes to work on offense just here, beginning of the third period. See if there are any adjustments that Calvert Hall makes against this zone. .45, that's our man, 45 Forte. Taking the outside shot, backed up that time by Mark Botek.
They reset that shot clock. Not a great angle, Forte, then, but the goalie did get a piece of it.
Here's that dodge you're talking about. From the outside, wide. That was Owen Scott. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Just getting underway here in the third period at Calvert Hall College High School. Bad pass that time. Got to do the simple things right. Do the simple things well. Everything else falls into place. All right, St. Joe with a fresh 80, attempting to clear the ball. Calvert Hall on their drop back 3-3. Nice job Clearing the ball. Tyler Supersinski, we've said his name a lot today. He's a jack of all trades for this Gale team. He's a senior. Shot from the outside. Good save by Swartz. Calvert Hall comes up with the first-time ground ball.
Beautiful ground ball. Gavin Batelka, the UMBC commit, first-time grounder. You always talk about him, Coach.
Got to get it the first time. Get it into your stick, sprint to daylight, have your stick ready to make a pass. Best thing you can do after you get a ground ball, look to move it. The ball moves faster than any player. Calvert Hall goes to work.
Well, behind the goal for Calvert Hall is number 17, Mark Botek. He's a Richmond commit. He's been injured a lot this year. I think this is the first time he's played in a couple games.
And there's a shot and a nice save and a rebound. Doesn't make it to the goal. Nice job by Austin Slade. He's come up big on several key shots, and we got a flag down. This will be a free possession for St. Joe. Calvert Hall does a nice job getting back into the hole, taking away any fast break opportunities. 65 seconds left on the shot clock, and again, flag down, free possession for the Gales. Owen Craney behind the goal, being played by Cole Motter. It's a nice matchup. That'll be a shot out of bounds. We've got a slash. This will be a 1-minute man-up opportunity for Mount St. Joe, down 1 with 9:05 left here in the third period.
Great defense at the other end by the Gales. With that zone defense, they get a lot of sticks up in shooting lanes and passing lane. That time the shot never got through to the goalie on that loose ball. Calvert Hall guilty of a slash.
St. Joe in a 3-3. Calvert Hall in a 5-man rotation. That means the crease man is left alone momentarily. Was that nicked? No, turnover. Oh, costly turnover for the Gales.
That clipped the Calvert Hall defenseman, but the St. Joe guy put his stick out. He didn't realize it, and it went off of his stick out of bounds.
1 man clear by Brody Dale. He's a junior. Will Schwanke, nice job coming up and helping out on that clear. If you're an attackman, you can't sit back there and wait. Recognize that your teammate needs help. Explode to the ball. Demand the ball.
Calvert Hall's down a man. They haven't
13 seconds left on the penalty.
just eating the rest of this penalty up. Forte in the box, about to be released.
We're all even. Just over 8 minutes left in the third. 35 left on the shot clock. Calvert Hall goes to work on offense. This is Forte. Called his name a lot today. Loves his left hand. There's a nice skip, and there's a shot and a score. Will Schwanke, the junior, makes it 6-4 Calvert Hall.
Well, just like skipping through a defense is effective on extra man, it's equally effective on the zone. Beautiful skip pass and a wonderful finish by Schwanke.
Calvert Hall up by 2. Nice patience, and again, the stick work was right on the money. Passes were on the money. The shots on target. Beckett Fleury with the ground ball, and again, you're on a wing for a reason. You're a good ground ball man. You're going to help your team get possession.
We give St. Joe credit. After a disaster facing off in the first quarter, they've pretty much been equal since then.
Calvert Hall stays in their man-to-man. St. Joe patient. Brody Dial behind the goal, playing good one-on-one defense. Ball passed out front. Nice man-to-man defense by Calvert Hall. 20 on the shot clock. Cooper Myers. Jack Bahrain. Shot wide. 6 seconds left. Let's see what they do. They're going to sub out one offensive player for a long stick. And here come the other two.
Solid defensive possession for the Cardinals. Coach, while they're setting up to clear, we have some updates and out-of-town scores. Archbishop Spalding, 14-6 over St. Paul's. Boys Latin has a 10-2 lead over Gilman early in the third quarter. McDonough, 20-3, against John Carroll. And we have no updates on the Loyola Severance score.
Oh, nice takeaway check that time. Fresh 80. Let's see if they can get anything on the counterattack. Beckett Fleury.
Nice job by Fleury. Avoiding all that traffic. Made a great check up here at the midline. Putting the ball on the ground and then avoided the
Jack
double.
Bahrain running away from pressure. 5:45 left in the third. Cardinals up by 2. This is Tyler Szuperzinski. He's got his left hand and show. Nice save. Schwartz saw it all the way.
Love the way he drove his top hand to that shot. Watch him drive his top hand. Any of you guys that are young goalies, right to the shot. Coach Creighton doing a great job with the goaltenders at Calvert Hall for years.
Successful cleared. Calvert Hall. 5 minutes left in the third. Oh, nice look inside. Maybe a little bit of a force that time. That's what you got to guard against a zone. You know, they want you to throw the ball inside and they collapse. Here's a big ground ball. They might call a push on that. Let's see what the referee calls. Nope, they're going to call offsides. Fresh 60 for Calvert Hall. Owen Scott, he's been playing the point out front against this zone. Will Schwanke called his name here. There's the outside shot, just wide. 39 seconds left on the shot clock.
Navy with a big game tonight where Peyton Forte is headed against Loyola. A quarterfinal matchup in the Patriot League.
There's the outside shot, never makes it to the goal. Calvert Hall will retain possession. That was Sisto Averno with the shot. Oh, nice job that time by the defense adjusting. There's that face dodge again. Austin Slade was right there. Well, up big.
He's gotten beat inside there a couple times. That time he was ready for it.
Oh, that's going to be an offsides. And the helmet comes off. That means you must leave the game and cannot re-enter the game until the next dead ball whistle. We got a flag down. They're going to talk about it. Officials want to get it right for you young players. Buckle up your chin straps. All right? Not only are you putting yourself in danger.
I think that's going to be a trip. Let's see what these the stripe guys call this.
Getting back to the helmet and coming off. You know, that was a problem in the NCAA, which rules we play by here in the MIAA. Follow the NCAA rules. And the rule is this year, if you lose your helmet, you must leave the field and you cannot come back on until the next dead ball whistle.
1:30 on these penalties. He got a 1-minute trip, and because his helmet came off, he's getting a 30-second technical. St. Joe will be extra man for 1 minute and 30 seconds. This is a big extra man play for the Gales.
So because the helmet came off when an opponent had possession, it is a 30-second penalty. Nice job by Keith Frunk, one of the top officials out there today.
Hey, one of the beauties of being in the MIAA, you frequently get Division I officials. Keith Frunk, Bill Kelly out there with them. They are two
of the best. Good ball movement, effective passing. Waiting for the high-quality shot. Not just any shot here. High-percentage shot. Need one.
Calvert Hall's playing wonderful man-down defense in that 5-man rotation.
Again, they leave the crease man open momentarily. Every time a perimeter man catches the ball, always check the inside. That's a high-quality shot if you can get it in there. St. Joe being very patient. 16 seconds left in the penalty.
12 seconds on a shot clock.
Got to look for that skip. They're not in good position for the skip pass. Oh, that's a great job by the Calvert Hall man-down defense. I don't think St. Joe really got a quality shot off there. I think they were a little bit too patient.
Yeah, the guy on the inside really needs to be a little bit more active on those rotations. As you said, he's going to be open a lot as the ball's transferred. Just wasn't active enough.
Brody Dale.
Nice clear by
Brody.
Brody.
Clear. Again, too, you got to look for the skip pass, and I thought that the guys down low for St. Joe weren't in a position to catch the ball and get a good shot off. So not a great showing there by the man up, but certainly give credit to Calvert Hall's man-down defense. 1:30 left in the third. Calvert Hall maintains a 2-goal lead at 6-4. Continue to go show the good patience against the zone. And there's a shot. And that's a goal. Mark Botek makes it 7-4, Calvert Hall.
Great possession on this particular series by Calvert Hall. Watch them just step up, move. Botek gets somebody, not breaking down properly, gets around them. 7-4, Calvert Hall.
Toyota is going all wheels in with fantastic deals on thousands of in-stock Toyotas ready for delivery. So visit your local dealer today for a great selection of front, 4, and all-wheel drive vehicles. Right now, get low 4.75% APR on a sporty Camry or stylish Corolla. Get fantastic deals when you go all wheels in on your new Toyota. Let's go places.
Welcome back. 7-4, Calvert Hall, 1:11 left. Give credit to Mark Botek on that last goal.
Well, this is a really good player. Hadn't played hardly at all this whole season. He's a Richmond commit. He made a really nice play there against the zone by just driving hard from behind. Caught a feed defenseman. Where do you got to slide? You want to go to where the player's going to be, not where he is. And that time, Botek got around him and buried it.
All right, here we go back to the face-off. 1:11 left in the third. Calvert Hall got the quick jump on that one. I thought maybe he moved early, but Cuomo has certainly been effective doing his job today for the Cardinals.
Well, one thing that I do know, Coach Zimmerman, is sound moves much slower than light in our eyes. So sometimes, we think guys are moving because the whistle's a little bit later, if you will, than what we see. It's like a when you go to the baseball game, you see the ball come off the bat before you hear it.
That's a good point, Coach. Referees are right there. Under a minute. 20 seconds left in the third. There's a shot over the goal.
I think St. Joe got a piece of that shot.
Connor Hartka. Short stick. He's a senior. Little follow play. Shot wide.
Follow play with a pick. Calvert Hall did a nice job there picking the top man who wasn't able to get out to Scott.
Another skip pass. A shot and a goal! And the goal will count. Make it 8-4. Calvert Hall with a buzzer beater.
Owen Scott watched that shot clock and the game clock wind down to the end of the third quarter. He's a big-time shooter.
We'll take a break. We'll be back 8-4, Calvert Hall, end of the third.
Kelly Benefits helps employers and employees save time, money, and hassle in navigating the intricacies of insurance, benefits, and payroll challenges. Kelly Benefits is pleased to be a sponsor of the MIAA Championships. Visit kellybenefits.com to put our people, technology, and solutions to work for you.
For everyone who's endured the bad seat, finally, sweet, sweet redemption. The Lexus TX. 3-row luxury that treats every seat like the best seat.
Locally grown, nationally known. We are Crabs Lacrosse. For over 3 decades, parents have chosen us to help their sons develop a path to becoming college lacrosse players. Crabs Lacrosse is more than a collection of teams. We are a family. At Crabs Lacrosse, we focus on being 3 things, always about our players, deliberate in our development, and focused on a positive experience and positive outcomes. Join us at Crabs Lacrosse.
Let's look at the standings, Coach.
Boys Latin and Calvert Hall are tied, although Boys Latin beat Calvert Hall head-to-head. And they look like right now they're beating Gilman 11-3 at the end of the third, so they're going to hang on. Calvert Hall's in good position here to be fighting out for the 1 or 2 seed.
That's a face-off violation on Ben Cuomo. Right, I believe that's his first here in the second half. MIAA championship tickets are now on sale. Join us at the Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium on May 14th and 17th for the A semifinals and A and B championships. Tickets on sale at MIAAchampionships.com. All right, here we go. Fourth quarter, Calvert Hall building an 8-4 lead. St. Joe with the ball.
Great quarter defensively for Calvert Hall. Pitching a shutout.
Oh, nice look inside. Doesn't connect. No call on that. They're letting him play. Boy, that's Jermaine Anderson. He's an athlete. They might have thrown one there.
There's one down in that corner.
So we got a free possession. We're at 11 minutes left in the game. 8-4 Calvert Hall. Let's see what the officials are going to call here. Laying it to the bench.
I think they're calling number 5, Jermaine Anderson, for a hold up on that loose ball.
Good call, Coach. Hit the nail on the head on that one.
And then they called a push on 5 as well. I think, no, they got a foul on number 2 on that last shot. So they've got 2 in the box. This is a great opportunity for St. Joe to start this fourth quarter.
Boy, they need this one. All right, they stay in that 3-3. Now you really have to look to the middle. And off ball, you got to move into those skip lanes. He's got the shot. Oh, just wide. Backed up. 17 seconds left on both penalties.
Step up the field and improve the angle right then. Might have gotten that by Schwartz.
Lots of movement. The good one more outside. Boy, didn't get a real good quality shot there. 3 seconds left in the penalty. Penalties are released. Nice job by the Calvert Hall man down. 2 men down, and they held their own, more than held their own. Lost opportunity for the Gales. Successful clear for Calvert Hall. 10:15 left in the game. Calvert Hall up 8-4. Don Zimmerman, Bob Schreiber here calling all the action.
Little change up here for Calvert Hall. They're bringing number 6, starting attackman out of the box, Cody Collier.
Really nice ball movement. Unselfish play. Oh, you had one more cross. I thought Mark Botek there was open on the cross. We got a full serve penalty.
Cross check to the head was the call. It's going to be a 1 minute no release on this penalty against number 2, freshman attackman Ryder Scott.
All right, he'll learn. You got to keep your composure. All right, don't play the head of the stick. Play the gloves. All right, you play the head of the stick. You're up in the head neck area. If you foul there, it can be costly. Right, Calvert Hall goes to work. This is a full serve penalty. Calvert Hall can score and come back with a man-up face-off, always an advantage. There's the outside shot. Nice save by Slade. Saw it all the way. Heck of a rip by Preston Huffman.
Slade's had a really nice game for St. Joe. They need to stay on side.
All right, ran into harm's way there. It's a hornet's nest.
Yeah, guilty of trying to do a little bit too much just then. Ben Clark, number 15.
Oh, nice job with the stick. Calvert Hall gets back into the hole. You know, that happens at all levels, but especially, you know, at the high school level, you get behind by 4 or 5 goals, you try to get it back all at once. It's not going to happen. Each goal's worth 1. Take it 1 play at a time. Get a ground ball, play good defense, make a save, quality shot. Add them up at the end. All right, 8:30 left in the game. Calvert Hall up by 4. Calvert Hall is aggressive. They will stretch on the perimeter. Colmater on the ball. Against Owen Craney. Nice look. Good handle. Might have one here.
Good defense by out.
Oh. No flag. That's in the goal mouth. And again, as an offensive player, you are not allowed to go in the goal mouth unless you are pushed there by a defensive player. Even if you score, if you land in the goal mouth, goal is disallowed. Goalie safety. Successful clear. Just under 8 minutes left in the game. Oh, they might have something underneath. Nice job pulling it out. The clock is definitely now in favor of Calvert Hall. Not that they want to take the air out of the ball, but again, playing against the zone, you've got plenty of time to work the ball around. Let's see if Mount St. Joe is forced to come out of that zone and play some man-to-man. Oh, good ball move, good stick on defense. That was 15, Ben Clark, the junior. There's a shot from the outside, high and wide. 7:08 left in the game. 27 seconds left on the shot clock.
You know, another thing that works playing zone defense is you're going to give up some shots if your goalie's up to the task, and Slade's had a good game for St. Joe. He made a couple great saves.
Yep, give your goalie a chance to make the saves. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Nice skip pass again. That's the outside shot, just wide. That was Max Murray. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. They'll just put it in the corner. Smart play. Get your defensive personnel on the field. Go back in your 3-3 zone ride. Make St. Joe eat up the clock trying to clear the ball. Successful clear. Nice job handling the pressure. That was Beckett Fleury. Pinned against the sideline, managed to escape. St. Joe go to work. Just over 6 minutes left in the game. Calvert Hall now being very aggressive with their defense, with their checks, with their slides, making it tough for St. Joe to go to the goal. Oh, good double team that time. Still gets the shot off. That was Ryder Scott.
Walked the dog between those two defenders. Got a shot off as he was falling down. Can't wait to watch this kid keep playing for the next couple years at the high school level.
Good take that time. That was Owen Crane. He got upfield, put a good shot in there. Alex Swartz there to make the save. Again, 53% for the season. He'll be going to Salisbury. Coach Berkman's getting a good one. And Alex Swartz.
Yeah, both goalies have had a good game today, I think. Obviously, the St. Joe goalie, Austin Slade's had a few more opportunities than Schwartz has, but they've both played well.
Oh, big-time first ground ball. We've said that a number of times. Aiden Chairs, he gets him the first time. He's going to Air Force. He'll play for Coach Bill Wilson.
Aiden's brother starts on defense for Georgetown. Transferred to Georgetown this year from Mercer. He's an outstanding player. Wesley Chairs.
Owen David with the ball. Jake Minderline. Nice little juke. And a shot just wide.
Coach,
45 left on the shot clock, Coach.
Just one thing to bring up as well. Mount St. Joe's is playing without 4 of their starting players. 3 of them are offensive players. That certainly might have made a little bit of difference in this game, but Calvert Hall's played great defense the whole day.
One of those players hurt is Nick Kern, junior captain. He'll be going to Mount St. Mary's. Yep, you need your full personnel when you play Calvert Hall, especially when you're playing at Calvert Hall. Tough field for an opponent. Good support here. A lot of fans. It was senior day earlier on. Under 4 minutes left in the game.
Ryan Curry for Curly. Didn't give up on that ride. Chase that guy to the midline. Love to see the effort.
Yep. You know, St. Joe, they may be outmanned, but I tell you, they play hard. They're going to give their coaching staff and each other the full 48 minutes out here.
Now, both Calvert Hall and St. Joe had very good pre-MIAA schedules, playing some quality opponents. Calvert Hall playing Lawrenceville, Hill Academy. St. Joe played one of the better schools out in California.
Good look inside.
Beautiful
and there's
play.
A goal. Peyton Forte from Mark Botek.
Well, Botek's made a difference in this game since he's come in the second half with a goal, and this is a beautiful assist. Peyton Forte for his third tally. Calvert Hall 9, Mount St. Joe 4.
Toyota is going all wheels in with fantastic deals on thousands of in-stock Toyotas ready for delivery. So visit your local dealer today for a great selection of vehicles, all with 2 years of no-cost maintenance included. Right now, get low 3.99% APR on an adventurous RAV4 or spacious Highlander. Get fantastic deals when you go all wheels in on your new Toyota. Let's go places.
At Rice Murtha Pesaurus, our clients love us because we work nonstop to earn their trust and give each client the personal attention they deserve. If you've been injured, best advice, call Rice.
Rice Murtha Pesaurus, your official injury lawyers.
Welcome back. Let's look at the Sheehy Lexus player of the game.
Senior Owen Scott, 3 goals today. Really good outside shot there. Beautiful play on the extra man by Calvert Hall. And then this is his last one against the zone as the shot clock was winding down. The High Point commit. Going to play for a Calvert Hall grad, Joe Torpy, the head coach at High Point.
That was the Sheehy Lexus player of the game. Ben Cuomo gets the face-off. Just over 3 minutes left in the game.
This is Botek. He's made a difference since he's been in the game.
I agree.
Had a nice assist on that last goal, scored one himself. I'm sure Coach Kelly's glad to have him back here for the stretch run.
Flag down. St. Joe was offside, free possession. Calvert Hall should be in no hurry here. Again, this is where I believe you have this lead. This is when you can start to work on things. One of the things is, putting in your stall offense. You have a 1-goal lead, let's say, and you need to hold on to the ball. Great opportunity for Calvert Hall to work on this. Let's see what they do.
Well, while they're holding the ball here a little bit, we have some finals. Archbishop Spalding 16, St. Paul's 9, BL 13, Gilman 6, and McDonough 21, John Carroll 4.
That was Michael Steer avoiding the pressure. Again, the shot clock really doesn't mean anything. They'll try to jam it inside. Oh, nice recovery by the defense that time. Calvert Hall will be up for up to 30 seconds for an offsides violation against Mount St. Joe. Let's see what Calvert Hall tries to do here. I would imagine they try to get the goal, but after that, if they retain possession, again, I think it would be a great opportunity to ice the game. And
we're seeing some subs come in for the Cardinals.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Remember, it was senior day here for Calvert Hall. All these seniors were honored before the game with their parents.
Robbie Andrews, number 13, is in the game. That's Ole Francis, giving these seniors a chance. Tristan DeVito. I love it. Timeout called by Calvert Hall with 1:35 left.
Coach Kelly wants to give these guys that are just coming into the game an opportunity.
We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. Stay with us till the end.
Toyota is going all wheels in with fantastic deals on thousands of in-stock Toyotas ready for delivery. So visit your local dealer today for a great selection of front, 4, and all-wheel drive vehicles. Right now, get low 4.75% APR on a sporty Camry or stylish Corolla. Get fantastic deals when you go all wheels in on your new Toyota. Let's go places.
As this is your time, we're here to help you.
thing to train up your skills. And what I'm going to arm you with today is some tools to perform in that trusting mindset.
Toyota.
We're back. Let's look at the advanced radiology upcoming broadcast schedule, Coach.
Boys Ladens at St. Paul's. It's rivalry day in the MIAA next Tuesday. Gilman, McDonough, Calvert Hall, Loyola, Severin, St. Mary's, Spalding, St. Joe. John Carroll has a bye next Tuesday.
All right, here we go. We're finishing up. 1:19 left in the game. Calvert Hall playing a lot of its seniors. Nice job by Coach Kelly getting them in. Big day for the seniors and their families. And there's the flag. That'll be a trip.
Well, so far, Mount St. Joe has been held scoreless here in the second half.
All right, again, MIAA championship tickets are on sale now. Join us at the Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium on May 14th and 17th for the A semifinals, and on 17th, the A and B championships. Tickets on sale at MIAAchampionships.com. What a great place to play an event. The Navy Marine Corps Stadium, one of the greatest venues in all of college sports. All right, here we go. 1:02 left in the game. St. Joe with a man up. They'll have a minute to try to get one more tally. Calvert Hall extending. Really in the gloves. Terrific stick position by this defense. This man down has really risen to the occasion today. They have been tough, but there's a goal. I spoke too soon. Ryder Scott, the freshman.
With his fourth tally on the game. We just talked about Calvert Hall had shut out the Gales until this moment in the second half. Ryder Scott, cool, calm, and collected in front of the goal.
Good with the ball, good off the ball. Just has a sense of where to be. Bright future ahead for this Gale. All right, 40 seconds left in the game. Facing off for Calvert Hall was Nick Palalico. Calvert Hall now should just ice the game, finish it up. Jack Williams. Under 20. Nice second half for Calvert Hall. They came back strong. Made some nice adjustments at halftime. Credit the coaching staff. Good, tough win against a very, very spirited and tough Mount St. Joe squad. And that's it. Final score here at Calvert Hall. Calvert Hall 9, Mount St. Joe 5. Coach, good game. What do you think of that second half?
Well, it was all Calvert Hall in the second half. Some really quality defense, timely offense, a couple good saves by both goalies in the second half. Cardinals come away with a win and are now 7-1 in the MIAA. Holding on to second place right now. McDonough nipping at the heels, as is Archbishop Spalding. Both those teams are 6-2, 7-2 now.
Nice win for Calvert Hall on Senior Day. A shout out to the Lynn Acre Media's entire production crew for a job well done. Thanks for tuning in to this week's Kelly Benefits MIAA Game of the Week. Our next broadcast will take place on Tuesday, May 7th, when the St. Paul's Crusaders host the Boys Latin Lakers. Face-off is set for 4:15 p.m. Should be a great game, Coach. For Bob Schreiber, I'm Don Zimmerman. Thanks for watching. Once again, today's final score, Calvert Hall 9, Mount St. Joe 5. Have a pleasant evening. It's a great day for lacrosse.